Right, thanks a lot, Brigida. Now on Bounce, as Charlotte officials continue to tackle homelessness in the city, one person is sharing her story and the book that she wrote, and she says there are some things homeless people and entrepreneurs have in common. Resurrection Graves is here. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Well, you're talking more about it with me tonight. Thanks for being on the show. And you say you were homeless for a time, losing your home and the business. Tell us a little bit about your story.
Yeah, absolutely. I became homeless after owning a business, doing very well. I owned a home that was 3,000 square foot. I thought I was kind of rising as an entrepreneur. Didn't have enough working capital, lost everything, became homeless, and slept in the car. Was able to keep my daughter and the car.
Right. Well,
and that was it.
Well, people don't know how easy it is. Very quickly, there's a thin line between being in a house and being homeless, correct?
That's exactly right. And then that homelessness led to me really being a homeless entrepreneur because I still maintained my business. I had to do it remotely and kind of work around some different things, but I worked it out.
Yes.
And I wrote a book during that time. It was
Overcoming the Odds, I'm sure, is what the book is about. What's it called?
You know what? April is National Child Sexual Abuse Awareness Month. And so in the memoir, I talk about my childhood and how that led to adult homelessness. 97% of homeless mothers have experienced child sexual abuse and or rape. And so that memoir really led to some healing and helped me to confront some things about my past. Moving on, I was homeless for 3 years,
right,
trying to figure out how do you get over this? How do you overcome it? And I heard a word, I believe, from God, went to a particular homeless shelter, met the man of my dreams.
Wow. So the story gets even more amazing. When
yes.
And you've married him, right?
I have married him.
All right. And he was homeless as well, correct?
He was. He's
right?
a veteran.
Yes. And you guys were able to fight that together. That really is an amazing story. Tell us, we talked about your book. What is it called?
Identity Crisis. Identity Christ is a Journey to Love. That's the memoir.
Yes. And what do you want people to take away from it when they read it? People that might be interested in the book, might be close to possibly being homeless, somebody that might be homeless. What do you want them to take away from reading your memoirs and book?
You know, I think that you can go through anything and overcome it if you are willing to go through. There is a breakthrough that can take place if you're willing to just dig your heels in and do whatever you can to overcome it. And so through the book, I really go through a healing process, and I talk about, what those challenges were as a child, and then how as an adult I was affected by them, and then what tools I used to overcome it. So it's a happy ending because I get to marry the love of my life.
Yes.
But, that's the exciting part.
Total complete change, and your name, Resurrection, you got to love that, especially on Easter weekend. So do we have a chance to put up any information? There we go. How to contact Resurrection Graves, glorysoldiersglobal.org.
Right.
Facebook, you can go there, Glory Soldiers Global, or on Twitter, Glory Soldiers. And it's all about fighting back and never giving up in the quest. And you're a perfect example of that.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being here.
Absolutely.
All right, we'll be right back here at WBTV News on Bounce.